I'm very proud to say that we have made more than 727 pips of profits to our clients in the premium group of Telegram. Actually, my friends, to be honest with everyone, these 727 pips is the total amount of pips that we have made with our signals. However, not every client have made the same amount of pips. Some of them have made about 200, some of them have made about 500, but also some of them have made more than 2,000 pips. Those who actually who are analyzing the market by themselves, and if our signal matches up with their own analysis, they will open multiple trades for the signal, maybe 4 or 5, even 10 trades for the signal, and they are gaining tons of profits with this method. However, it's also risky, but that's up to them. Again, Xtreme Trader is not a fund management service. We are just sending you the signal, and it's up to you right now how to handle them. You have the full freedom to choose what way you want to control these signals and to gain profits with them. And let me just now scroll through the premium group and show you the entire results as they are, as they have been posted to our group, exactly how the clients have actually seen these signals. Everyone can confirm this from the premium group. Nothing is being changed right here. These are the signals that we have sent in the group, my friends. As you can see, the profits are right there. You can see them by yourself. Yes, indeed, I admit actually that we have made some bad period in June, but however in July, thankfully we are recovering and we are making tons of profits, as we can see. Pound CAD was, by the way, a free signal which we have made to, so we have sent to the free group, and thankfully even the free members have actually gained a lot of profits with this signal. Actually, it has reached the take profit number 3 quite fast. And as you can see, these are the results, my friends. Again, I'm just scrolling till Friday results, and as you can see, these are the signals. So it was really a great week, and I'm very proud of the results, and I'm very excited for the upcoming week. I believe it's going to be very profitable as well, and we have already made some setups, and we are waiting for the market to touch these setups, and we can't wait to send you out these signals. So of course, if you wish to join Xtreme Trader Premium Forex Signals group, please contact our support. You can find their contact details in the description below this video. Contact them today, and hopefully we will see you there. Of course, not only the premium group did very well, but even the free signals which I have sent here on YouTube have done amazing as well. Of course, I have to admit that the signals which I have sent here last Saturday sadly went in loss instantly at the opening of the market last Monday. But however, I have thankfully recovered with the midweek analysis video, and as you can see, these are the signals that was sent on Friday. And as you can see, my friends, the Euro USD was ranging inside of the safe zone, but however went in total of 121 pips of profit. I hope you guys have taken this signal and have made instantly these profits. However, as you can see, the market has made a reversal and went back in the safe zone. Of course, we will discuss this reversal later. I just wanted to take you through the signals. As you can see, the pound USD has reversed exactly from what I have mentioned to start shorting and hit the 140 pips of profit target. That was amazing. I really want to hear from you guys if you have taken this signal and made decent profits. AUD USD as well have reversed also from what I have mentioned to start shorting the market, and as you can see, it went right straight to the profit. Actually has reversed just like 6 or 7 pips away from take profit level, making total of 111 pips of profit. And USD CAD has also reversed, I think from there, yes, at 14th of July, and as we can see, went straight to the take profit level, making 130 pips of profit. USD JPY sadly did not even trigger our buy level, but it went in the right direction. USD CHF, as you can see, sadly has just went in profit for about 96 pips of profit, sadly, and now went back in the safe zone. But however, I'm very proud about the gold. The gold is the best one. As you can see, the market has reversed exactly from where I have mentioned to start shorting, and went in total of 468 pips of profits, and currently 370 pips. I really want to hear from you guys. Did you take these signals? Did you make profits with these signals? I really want to hear from you if this was very useful for you. So anyway, without further ado, let's now begin analyzing the market, and let's now begin analyzing the Euro USD. So now regarding the Euro USD, Actually, I need to delete first the old signal, and let me just show you something very interesting. So if we go to the weekly chart, my friends, and I zoomed out to the maximum, now what we can see right here is that the market has reversed exactly right from this point. Now, what was the reason for that? Let's just now go to the left right here and show you something very interesting. I will delete the line and I will show you what was here in the past. Let's now scroll to the left and let me just zoom in more. I need to zoom into the maximum to show you something. Now, as we can see, my friends, right here, we can notice that there was a support at this level. And keep in mind, I'm on the weekly chart. Now, what is the right way to draw my horizontal line in a perfect way that the market actually, since the market has here created support number 1, what is the right way to draw the horizontal line in a way that once the market touches the same level of that support, it's going to reverse? Meaning, in other words, what exactly is the right level to place my buy order? Is it right here, exactly right here at the lowest bottom of the support? Is it at the lowest level of that pattern? Or, as what I'm telling you, it's in a way that the market should actually be, the line should be touching every single candle in the pattern. Check this out. So I have drawn my line like that, and I will draw another line just like that. This line here, the first line is the right way in my opinion, because every single candle is touching the line. Meanwhile, the second line is only touching 2 of them and is just at the lowest price at all. Now, let's scroll to the right side and see when did the market indeed reverses. Check this out. So the market has indeed reversed exactly and precisely at the first line, meaning the second one is incorrect. So meaning, if I scroll here to the, if I zoomed in, the right way to draw the line is exactly when the line is touching every single candle in the pattern. And as you can see, the market has indeed reversed exactly right at that level. Now, the market indeed has reversed, which means we can now expect to start buying the Euro USD. So meaning the market is now reversing. It's the bullish reversal right now. It has begun. Now let's go to the daily chart. On the daily chart, we can see the strong rejection right here. It was actually a strong pressure for the Euro USD, and the market couldn't actually go lower than that. And actually, the same thing, almost the same thing, the same thing, sorry, has happened right here in 8th of July. However, the market has actually followed that pin bar with a strong engulfing bearish candle. But recently, the same thing has happened again, but the next candle was not engulfing bearish one. It was actually a bullish candle. It was a reversal, which means the Euro USD is most likely going to continue the rise till it reaches at least this resistance level right here at 1.01860. So seeing that, we can now go to the 4-hour time frame. And now we can notice something very interesting. Now we can see that the market here has created a resistance trend line just like that. And as you can see, my friends, the Euro USD has indeed managed to break out from that level of a resistance trend line. Add to this that we're having right here a support level, a quite strong support level. However, if we look closely, we can see that the market here has created what we can call a fake breakout. So in general, the real level of the support lies exactly at 1.00713. Meanwhile, right here we had what we can call a false breakout, and the market has managed to close by Friday night above that level of a support, which means we are going to start buying the Euro USD right when it actually retests the same level of that support. So now going to the 1-hour time frame. Now on the 1-hour time frame, we can see clearly that the market has indeed reversed right here, but however, the market is actually facing also a strong resistance right here at 1.00990. That's actually a resistance zone. We can actually expect from the Euro USD to make another pullback, and however, if I zoom in to show you, we're having right here another support level, which was previously a resistance, and I believe that the same level of the Euro USD, of the support, is gonna be retested again and gonna be revisited, which means the Euro USD most likely is gonna make another pullback and gonna fall all the way to reach the same level of that support, and retesting it also is gonna make another attempt of the support trend line, because right here we have support trend line number 1, and most likely the market is gonna create support trend line number 2. That's gonna be the best level to start buying the Euro USD, which means we have to wait for the pair to fall to another 25 pips. However, if we started buying right there, most likely the target has to be right here, the nearest strong key resistance level at 1.01860, which means we are actually aiming approximately 121 pips of profit. Meanwhile, the safe zone should be ranging only till the lowest level of the real level of the support right here at 1.00146, which means the safe zone is ranging for about 47 pips only. Now, of course, this is actually a strong support level. As we can see, the market has been ranging inside of that level, and here it has created another false breakout. Then the same level of the support has also been respected right here. So that's a possibility, and that's actually going to be the lowest as we can expect from the pair to go against our direction before finally becomes in profit. So anyway, let me know, please write the signal for you. And there goes your signal, my friends, for the Euro USD. Let's now move to the next pair. Let's now take a look at the Pound USD. Okay, so of course we have to delete the old signal for this pair. As we can see, my friends, the Pound USD has simply reversed exactly right there from that level of a real support. As I'm telling you always, this was, my friends, a real support, and this was a false breakout. And as we can see, the Pound USD has indeed respected that level of a real support and has reversed. In general, what we are having right here is an inverted head and shoulders, which indicates that the Pound USD is most likely going to continue the rise. But however, not for so long, because we're having right here a very, let me just show it to you. I need to go out to zoom out to the daily chart. We're having right here a very strong key resistance level at 1.20293. Most likely the Pound USD is actually going toward that resistance for about 165 pips. We have to wait the price action to see what will gonna happen next, because if we check the market right here, we're having this resistance trend line, and as we can see, exactly just like that, we can actually expect from the Pound USD to rise all the way to hit the same level of the previous resistance, and also is going to be respecting that level of a resistance trend line. Then after that, we can see what we will do with the Pound USD after it reaches that level. We have to wait for the price action before we take any more decisions. But however, this movement right here, this reversal right here from that level of the support all the way to the level at 1.18678 actually shows us a very strong bullish reversal. The market has reversed for about 106 pips just in one day, which means the market most likely is going to rise, at least as I have mentioned earlier, for about 163 pips. It has to reach that level of the resistance, especially that on the 4-hour time frame we can see that the market has created indeed an inverted head and shoulders. But however, we have to consider also that the market is actually right now ranging at that level of a support zone. I want to go to the weekly chart to show you this. The problem here with the Pound USD, that the market has indeed managed to break out from that level of a support, as we can see at 1.20293. However, right now we don't have any support right here in the horizons to compare it to. No matter how I scroll to the left, there is actually no support right here. Now, does it mean that the Pound USD is going to continue the fall? The answer is yes. Most likely the Pound USD will fall. But however, this is of course on the weekly chart. But on the daily chart, we are right now going to trade the pullback. After that, we can actually start shorting the Pound USD. We cannot short the Pound USD right away. I don't see the pair falling at the moment. We are actually going to trade the pullback right from this point of lower low to this higher low. Now, going now to the 1-hour time frame. On the 1-hour time frame, my friends, we can see clearly that the market has actually shown here a very strong, exactly right here, a very strong, I want to be precise, yes. Oh shit, 1 second. Yes, exactly. We are having here a very strong support level at 1.18484, right? 1.18464. Sorry, actually, I'm a little bit far from my screen. I can barely see the numbers. They are so small. Let me show you something. Right here on the 4-hour time frame, oh sorry, 1-hour time frame, we're having here a resistance level, a resistance trend line, which has been recently broken out. This is a resistance trend line. It has been recently broken out from, and as we can see, the market has already retested that level of a support and created a new support trend line. The same level was previously also a strong support level right here. This was a real level of the support. Anyway, that means that most likely we can expect from the pound USD to fall all the way to reach the same level of that support and to create a second attempt of support at trend line number 2. We are going to start buying the pair at the second attempt of support trend line number 2, which means I need to lower my line like that, exactly at 1.18405. We have to wait for the pound USD to fall for about 27 pips before we can start buying it. However, if we open the buy order, the target, my friends, has to be at least the strong key resistance level at 1.19589. That's going to be our target for the meantime. Meanwhile, the safe zone is going to be ranging just a little bit below the same level of the real support as well, right here at 1.18110, and the edge of the safe zone is going to be about 46 pips at 1.17969. Let me know, please. Write the signal for you. And there goes the signal, my friends, for the pound USD. Let's now check the next pair and let's take a look at the AUD USD. Alright, so of course we need now to delete the old signal for the AUD USD. It's no longer valid. As we can see, the pair has indeed reversed exactly right there at the strongest key support level at 0.66796. Now, of course, we had right here the very strong key support level, and right here the market has reversed exactly right on it. Very interestingly, if I zoomed in like that, we had right here a previous support. The AUD USD actually was supposed to retest that broken support level and create a new resistance and continue the fall, but however that did not happen due to this strong support level of the pressure of the support right here at 1.066946. We most likely going to buy the AUD USD right there. However, if I zoom in now right now, we can let me just zoom out again. I need to show you something. We actually have here something very interesting. Right here, my friends, we actually have a very strong key support level at 0.68516, and that we can see clearly right here the bearish breakout from that level of a previous support. Now if I zoom in, now it's actually more clear. Now we can see clearly that the market here has created here a strong support level, and that was the resistance attempt. Now, since the market has actually managed to break out from that level of a support and however failed to create a new resistance, and as you can see, last Friday we had actually a very strong bullish engulfing candle. That means that the AUD USD is actually going to continue the rise for about 61 pips, and it has to actually touch the same level of the resistance at 0.68516, which means we are going to start buying the pair. But keep in mind that we are having here also a resistance. I need to go to the smaller time frame. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. That's better. Now we can see that the market is actually facing a strong resistance zone at 0.68000. Now we can actually expect from the pair to fall again to create a pullback, and as we can see, we had right here a very strong key support level at 0.67622. Keep in mind that the market has also created right here a false breakout, and most likely the market will respect again the same level of the support. Now, remarkably, we had right here tail. That tail, my friends, and especially because we are on the 4-hour time frame, that tail represents the support number 1. Meaning that support has indeed been respected, but we can actually start to buy the pair right on the second attempt when the market falls again to create the second attempt. What am I saying? Anyway, we can expect from the market to fall for about 31 pips, and from that point we can start buying the AUD USD, and the target will be right here, the peak of the resistance at 0.68519, which means we are actually aiming about 90 pips of profit. Meanwhile, the safe zone will be ranging only till the lowest level of the real level of the support at 0.67182, which means the safe zone is ranging for about 43 pips. Meanwhile, the target is about 90 pips. Let me now write the signal for you. And there goes your signal, my friends, for the AUD USD. Let's now move to the next pair. Let's now take a look at the USD CAD. Alright, so of course we need to delete now the old signal for the USD CAD. The buy is no longer valid right after the market has reached the take profit level and has reversed again. Now let me just tell you something. On the daily chart, we can see a very strong engulfing candle, a bearish engulfing candle. But however, what I see right here, my friends, is a false breakout, and we can see a real level of the resistance right on 1.30587. Of course, this is on the daily chart, but we need to go deeper and see it on the 4-hour time frame. So now going back to the 4-hour time frame, we can see, my friends, a very strong real level of the resistance right here. As we can see it, the market has actually failed to break out from that level of a real resistance. And actually the price action right here was really obviously a false breakout. I mean, I was surprised to see some of my fellow traders. They told me to start buying the USD CAD right here on the retest of the broken resistance at 1.30587. And I told them, guys, what are you talking about? That is obviously a false breakout. Don't ever buy the market with this kind of pattern or structure. And thankfully I was correct. Yes, the market has reversed for a few pips only, but of course, thankfully I was really correct, and the market has indeed created here a false breakout. However, selling right here again, once the market, now pay attention, the market is actually facing a strong support level exactly at the current price at 1.30252. Buying right here is not that a bad idea, but of course we are actually aiming to start shorting the USD CAD mainly at that level of the resistance. That's going to be the best level to start shorting the USD CAD, because the real level of the resistance right after the appearance of the false breakout most likely is going to be respected again, and the market will actually create a new resistance level. I think it's a very straight and simple analysis. We don't really need any further analysis for the USD CAD. We are going to start shorting the pair right from that level. However, we are having here also a strong support trend line. We can actually start selling the USD CAD right from that level, and we can start keep the trade running. Most likely it's going to reverse upon the pressure from that support, but however, I believe the market upon the pressure on the daily candles with that resistance is going to continue the fall, and it's going to make a breakout from that level of a support trend line. If that happens, then the USD CAD is going to continue the fall till it reaches that same level of the strong key support level at 1.29375, which means we can expect from the USD CAD to fall for about 120 pips of profit. That's gonna be, my friends, our target exactly right here. So meaning exactly 116 pips is gonna be our take profit level. Meanwhile, the safe zone will be ranging only till the peak of the resistance right here at 1.31127, because if the market is gonna be able to reach that level, it means that this real level of the resistance is not gonna be respected anymore, and I doubt that this is gonna happen, honestly. And the safe zone will be ranging for about 54 pips. Let me now please write the signal for you. And there goes your signal, my friends, for the USD CAD. Let's now move to the next pair, and let's now move to the USD JPY. Now, of course, we need to delete the old signal, and let's see now what we can do with this pair. Now, the real problem with the USD JPY that it actually has no real resistance level yet. As I have mentioned earlier, the USD JPY is right now swimming in the uncharted water, which means we don't have any resistance or previous support in the past to rely on. We are fully relying on the price action, and we are not yet sure how far is the USD JPY going to continue the rise to. Now, the only thing that we have right here on the monthly chart is just here a strong support trend line, and if I just drag the same level of the support trend line and create, actually we don't need to do that, we can just draw here the same level. We can just here draw another resistance trend line just like that, from this lower high to this higher high. And as you can see, our only chance to see right here for the USD JPY is to expect from the pair to continue the rise till it reaches the same level of the resistance trend line right there, which means we can actually start buy, expect to start buying the USD JPY. Now, that being said, let's now go to the daily chart. Now, on the daily chart, all what we are having right here is a previous resistance exactly right here, at 137.860, and we can actually start buying the USD JPY right on the retest of the broken resistance to create a new support. And the target, my friends, is gonna be the same level where the market has previously reversed at, exactly at 139.100, which means we're aiming approximately 125 pips. We actually can't analyze the USD JPY deeper than that. Let's now go to the 1 hour time frame. Now on the 1 hour time frame, we can see that the USD JPY is actually midway to reach that target. So I can simply send the signal to short the USD JPY right on that level of the resistance to scalp the market and just buy the pair, sell the pair at that level of the resistance, and the target of course has to be the same level where we are going to start buying the pair. But that's gonna be so risky. I really don't feel good shorting the USD JPY. The only option that I'm seeing at the moment is only to the buy, and we have to wait for the USD JPY to fall to another 63 pips before we can start buying it. Unfortunately, I can't do anything else. We have to wait for the market to fall all the way to that level, and we will start buying the pair right at the level of the previous resistance at 137.860, and the target will be right where the market has reversed at 139.100, which means 127 pips of profit, hopefully. Meanwhile, the safe zone will be ranging only till exactly right here, the nearest strong key support level. This is the only support that we have at the moment, which is the nearest one to our entry at 137.286, which means it's going to be ranging for about 57 pips. Let me now please write the signal for you. And there goes the signal, my friends, for the USD JPY. Let's now move to the next pair. Let's now move to the USD CHF. Okay, of course, right now, after the market has reversed for about, I think, 90 pips? 96 pips. Now, the buy order is no longer valid for the USD CHF. Now, all we need to consider is shorting this pair. This price action right here, which has appeared recently, last Thursday, actually shows us a very strong bearish reversal, and the market has indeed reversed exactly right here at that level of a previous support at 0.98743. As you remember, the main target was actually here, the nearest support to that bearish breakout candle, but apparently that previous support was much stronger, and the market has shown here a very strong bearish reversal movement. However, it's important to say that for the USD CHF, we had right here a previous support trend line, and as we can see, the market has indeed managed to create a new resistance trend line, because this was a strong support trend line, and the market has made the bearish breakout from that level and retested the same level of a previous support trend line and created a new resistance trend line. Now, all we can expect from the USD CHF to make another pullback upon the pressure from the support right here at 0.97620, and we can actually start shorting the USD CHF right on the second attempt of retesting the broken support trend line. Now, just to be more specific, right here we have also another support trend line just like that, and that's exactly, my friends, where we can start shorting the USD CHF once it rises again to retest that broken support trend line, and also it's gonna be creating right here a second attempt of the resistance. This pin bar right here represents the resistance, which means, let me just now go to the 1 hour time frame to be specific. And just let me just tell you exactly, just like that. Perfect. So right here, my friends, let me just delete this one. Now we can see that the market has indeed break out from that level of a support trend line and created right here a new resistance trend line. Now, if the market has indeed managed to reverse upon the pressure from that support, then it's gonna make a pullback, and it's gonna first of all create a second attempt of the resistance trend line, and also that resistance right there is gonna be respected. It's definitely a good signal, and I'm personally going to enter it and hoping for a good profits. And if that happens, of course, oh boy, we can expect really good profits, because the market is, in my opinion, going toward that support level at 0.96830, which means we can actually expect to make approximately 117 pips of profit. That's going to be, my friends, our target. Let me just make it a little bit higher. Meanwhile, the safe zone will be ranging only till the peak of the resistance level at 0.98406. And of course, the reason is we can't actually expect from the pair to exceed that level of a previous support resistance trend line. If the pair managed to do that, then that support trend line hasn't been broken out from yet, which means we can't really short the pair. So that being said, the safe zone is ranging for about 51 pips only, and the target is 112 pips. Let me now write the signal for you. And there goes the signal, my friends, for the USD CHF. Let's now take a look at the gold. Alright, so for the gold right now, I want to show you something very interesting. If we go right now to the monthly, actually to the weekly chart, what do we see right here? We are simply seeing a very strong key support level at 1681.97, and seems like the gold is going toward that level of a support. Eventually the gold is gonna keep falling all the way till it reaches that level of a support. But however, does it mean that we can start shorting the gold right now? The answer most likely is no. I don't think we can start now shorting the gold at the moment, because the gold, let me just now go to the daily chart. The gold has actually faced a very strong real level of a support. Let me just show it to you. Exactly right there. Fantastic. Pay attention, my friends. So right now on the daily chart, we are having right here a real level of the support. Meanwhile, we had right here a false breakouts. Interesting. That tail right there actually represents a real level of a support. And if I scroll to the left, what do we see? We see that the same level at 1699.21 was previously a strong key resistance level. It was also a real level of a support, I need to zoom in. Why I'm zoomed out like this? 1 second. Let me just show it to you. Yes. So we can see clearly that same level of the resistance. Right here we can see that the market has created a strong real level of the support. Meanwhile, we had here more false breakouts. False breakouts everywhere below that level at 1699 at 0.21, which means it is really indeed a very strong key support level. Right now the gold has actually managed to reverse right on that level. Pay attention, I am on the daily chart. So on Thursday and Friday, the gold has actually made two strong attempts to break out from that level of a support, but sadly it has failed. I don't know why is it sad. I don't know why did I say sadly. But however, we can now go to the 4-hour time frame and we can see the very strong bullish reversal has begun. Which means, my friends, the gold, in my opinion, might actually fall again to the same level of the real support right here, exactly right there. And if the gold has actually managed to reverse, we have to wait for the gold to reverse. We cannot actually we cannot proceed to buy the gold at all. Please don't do that. Wait for the market to create some price action or signs for a bullish reversal. Once the market falls again to the same level at 1700.68, wait for the market to reach that level and then proceed to buy the gold. And by the way, let me just tell you something. If that happens, we are actually having right here a resistance trend line just like that, which means the target, my friends, has to be right here only till the market reaches the same level of the resistance trend line, which means we can actually start buying the gold at 1700.68 and keep the trade running for about 280 pips, I would say, till it reaches 1729.03, and the safe zone is going to be ranging just a little bit, exactly just like that, till 1689.16, which means the safe zone is ranging for about 124 pips. Meanwhile, the target is gonna be 282 pips. Hopefully gonna be a very good profit again. Yes, almost, yeah. 270 pips, I would say, is gonna be our target. Anyway, let me now please write the signal for you. And there goes your signal, my friends, for the gold, and hopefully it's gonna be a very good signal, and hopefully we will make good profits out of it. Again, my friends, I want to remind everyone about the premium group. I believe we are doing very well, and there will be soon a very exciting updates about the copier. The copier is gonna be improved in a fantastic way, and I'm sure you will all love it, and hopefully you will start to gain serious profits with the copier, and the signals are actually going toward the success. I'm very proud and very happy about our signals, and I believe they are doing so well, and hopefully we are looking for a very good week. Anyway, that was everything from my side. I hope that was informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.